produce automotive, motorsport, marine and aviation cooling systems and fuel system parts. So we do a lot of design and development here, a lot of R&D, and produce parts for end users and for commercial applications as well. So we've got a 15,000 square foot manufacturing facility here and 20 employees. So we've got a mixture of guys in production, some guys in design. We cover a lot of retail market as well, so we've got quite a busy dispatch area, sending products out all around the world. So it's a fairly frenetic day-to-day activity of lots of different types of work as well, because we're very diverse. We do batches of parts, we do very custom built one-off parts as well, so a real mixture of stuff. We originally, it was through an association with Mount Tune about 8 years ago. We do a lot of work with Mount Tune, have a good relationship with Mount Tune as well, and they introduced us to Motorbase back in 2012. It was a bit of an opportunity for us to make a bit of an impact on the touring car paddock, and that's quite a difficult task. A lot of teams have preferred suppliers that they use quite regularly. But over the years, mostly with our association with Motorbase, we've actually started to supply a number of the teams across the grid and help out with a lot of development work, and are now supporting a number of the teams through the 2020 season. We've got a great relationship with the team. They're one of the teams that managed to maintain a good element of fun, as well as being a very serious outfit as well, and I think that's probably down to Dave Bartram and his impact on the team. We start working really before the season ends, certainly with Motorbase and some of the other teams. So the work for the 2020 season started back in the latter part of 2019. Certainly with Motorbase, with the new car, there was a lot of work to do and quite a lot of momentum gathering towards the early part of this season. Obviously that changed with the COVID situation, but yeah, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of rushing, a lot of work on the car, because it was a new car, lots of new products, and lots of parts that we needed to redesign, and be involved with the team in helping with that as well. All of the cooling system parts, we are heavily involved with the design side of that, as well as the actual manufacturing of the parts. So intercooler and radiator, and all the pipe work and associated parts in the engine bay, as well as even the air ducting that feeds the intercooler and the radiator as well. So a huge amount of changes to all of that, and although it's a Ford Focus, every single part is very different on the car to what the previous incarnation was. There's quite a big crossover between the impact on of our market that the touring cars have to the industry. Although the cars underneath the skin are out-and-out race cars, the perception to the outside world is very similar to their road cars. So from our customer base for our road car market, it's actually a really great platform for us to build and develop our branding from. So we've had a lot of exposure from the Motorbase cars in particular over the years, and yeah, that certainly grew a lot in the last year as well. The ability for us to look at products and get some really clear data through the testing programs as well really helps us carry that into the road car market as well.